Something huge just happened between the United States and Japan. President Donald Trump has announced what he's calling the largest trade deal in history. It covers hundreds of billions in investment, brand new tariffs, and game-changing rules on cars, rice, and tech. And it's already shaking global markets. In this video, we're breaking down exactly what's in the deal, what it means for both countries, and why this could shift the balance of power in global trade. Let's get into it. President Donald Trump has just announced a major trade agreement with Japan, a deal he's calling the largest in history. Speaking during a reception with Republican lawmakers, Trump said, "I just signed the largest trade deal in history with Japan. They had their top people here, and we worked on it long and hard. It's a great deal for everybody." Under the agreement, U.S. importers will now pay a 15% reciprocal tariff on Japanese goods entering the United States. For Japan, this is a win. Automobiles and car parts will be subject to the same 15% rate, a significant advantage over other countries still facing a 25% tariff since April. In addition, Japan has committed to investing $550 billion into the U.S. economy. Trump claims the U.S. will receive 90% of the profits from that investment. He says the deal will create hundreds of thousands of jobs and open Japan's markets to American goods, including cars, trucks, rice, and various agricultural products. The announcement sparked immediate market reaction. Japanese stocks surged, with the Nikkei jumping 3.7% on the back of a rally in automaker shares, hitting a one-year high. Ryosei Akazawa, Japan's lead tariff negotiator, posted a photo from inside the White House, declaring mission accomplished, while highlighting that Japan is now the first country allowed to reduce tariffs on cars and auto parts without volume restrictions. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba praised the agreement, calling it the lowest trade surplus figure Japan has recorded in such a deal with the U.S. He said the agreement will support jobs, quality products, and global cooperation between the two nations. According to Akazawa, the $550 billion investment will be structured through equity and loans, backing Japanese businesses expanding into key U.S. sectors like pharmaceuticals and semiconductors. He also confirmed that American rice imports to Japan may increase under this new framework, but reassured that Japanese agriculture will not be compromised. Discussions are ongoing for remaining tariff areas like steel and aluminum, which are still subject to a 50% tariff. This agreement is one of 3 trade deals Trump announced on Tuesday. With ongoing tensions and unresolved negotiations with countries like the EU, South Korea, and India, this deal with Japan is a major breakthrough. Just weeks ago, Trump described Japan as a tough negotiator, but now he's calling it a very exciting time for the United States and reaffirming the strength of the U.S.-Japan alliance. Rice was a major sticking point. Trump previously criticized Japan for not buying enough U.S. rice, despite facing shortages. In 2023, Japan imported nearly $300 million worth of American rice, but U.S. trade officials have long said Japan's import system is highly restrictive. Cars have also been a long-standing issue. Trump claimed that Japan hadn't bought a single U.S. car in a decade, although Japan did import over 16,000 U.S. vehicles last year. Still, signs of compromise emerged after U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent met with Ishiba in Tokyo. He described the atmosphere as optimistic, saying, "A good deal is more important than a rush deal." Economists like Mary Lovely at the Peterson Institute believe the agreement helps Japan dodge higher tariffs and gives it a competitive edge. While U.S. auto exports to Japan may remain limited, the agricultural concessions could be a win for both sides. This is not a minor deal. Japan is America's 5th largest source of imports, shipping $148 billion worth of goods last year, mostly cars, car parts, and machinery. Earlier this year, goods from Japan faced a 24% tariff, which Trump paused for 90 days in April. That's now been replaced with the 15% reciprocal rate. The U.S., in turn, exported $80 billion worth of goods to Japan last year, led by oil and gas, pharmaceuticals, and aerospace products. Beyond trade, Trump revealed that the U.S. and Japan are nearing an agreement on a joint gas pipeline project in Alaska. He says Japan and other Asian allies are all set to make that deal now. Japan finds itself in a delicate position. China is its top trading partner, and Trump has pressured allies to reduce Chinese trade in favor of U.S. agreements. This new deal builds on a previous agreement signed in 2019 that expanded duty-free trade between the two nations. But now the stakes are higher. Japan still holds significant leverage. It's the largest foreign holder of U.S. debt, with $1.1 trillion in treasuries. That influence won't disappear overnight, but for now, both nations are declaring victory, and a new chapter in U.S.-Japan trade relations is underway. That wraps up everything you need to know about the new U.S.-Japan trade deal. From tariffs and investments to global market shifts, this agreement could shape the economic landscape for years to come. Thanks for watching Finance Spot. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more weekly updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a major market move. See you in the next one.